Hello, my beautiful souls. This is a personal read. This is a comeback read. And let's see, where are you at now? I do feel that you guys will be together soon. But what I'm seeing in these cards is that there is a lot of stress on his part. And with this, it's almost like he wants to go into some type of an isolation so that he can deal with this, is not to burden you with everything that's going on. And I see it more so as career, as he wants to be the provider. He wants to move forward in life. He wants to better himself. He wants to have that material gain. And the family, the life, the contentment, the home, the children, like the whole get-go. I really feel that that's what he is, where he's standing right now. I do see that there is an inner battle going on within him. And that's kind of popping out right now. And I think maybe maybe he's procrastinated a bit too much in life. And now he's getting to that point where he's almost not sure exactly what path to take or where to go. But I do see a lot of stress, a lot of stress. It's not that he's like really overthinking things. He's barely thinking at all. It's almost like there's this procrastination going on inside of him, and he's trying to move forward, but he feels heavily burdened. I do feel the energy right now for you guys is kind of like at a standstill. And I don't want you to worry about this, because it is showing that you are worried about where you stand right now and you're not sure what direction to take. You're almost feeling like at a standstill. And when you put yourself at a standstill, it's almost like you imprison yourself. So that's not really good for you to do right now. For you, it's just to kind of, continue with your day-to-day life, and don't really pressure or just be that love and that support right now. But I do see like a heavy burden on him, and that heavy burden has to do with him moving forward in career, making money, making a life. It's that's where his focus is now. I do see this a lot with the twin flame reading, that the male is kind of stepping into those traditional values where they want to be the head of the house. And I feel this almost with him. So, but he has a lot of thoughts going on in his head. And it's not so much that he regrets not taking action sooner in life, but now it's almost like a reality check of, okay, how can I bring more money? How can I bring more stability? How can I move forward? There's a lot of this stuff, and a lot of that is his stressing. It has to do with his career and his growing, moving forward in the career, gaining more money. I do feel that when you guys do come together, there is this feeling of, home and contentment, and there's this happiness, but I almost feel like he wants to be able to give more. I don't know if either one of you struggles financially, but I just see that as being something that's burdening him, and he's trying to move forward, but he's really weighed down a lot with some stress. And so he kind of tends to just isolate himself. Okay. Again, you guys have that connection. You definitely have that connection. And I don't want you to worry so much. Just kind of give him his space. This seems like it's going to be a pattern with him for a while, where, he's going to come around and then he's going to go back into the shadows. Okay. He will be back. You guys will be fine. This is just something that's temporary right now. And you yourself need to not be imprisoning yourself with the thoughts. And you really need to trust the divine is working things out for your greater good. and just feel like there's still more. Of course, when they disappear, we always question if there's another woman, and that's not coming out. But I'm almost wondering if there's something going on with his family in general, where he also feels burdened, maybe brother, sister, children, mother, father. There's something going on with his family where he also feels burdened. With some men, they tend to want to take care of their parents when they're elderly. So this could be the situation as well, where, he wants something more, more stable in his career. He wants to bring in more financial gain, more material gain. But I am feeling something with the family. So there's some type of a burden with the family. I don't know if we established before if he has children. This could be also, with his children. It just seems like he wants to be the provider and he wants to make more money. So I think he's almost going away from you because it's almost like a self-pity type party, but it's not really, because behind the scenes, stuff is happening and things is happening inside of his energy, which he's not even aware of when he pulls himself into this isolation. When we become isolated, that's the part where, God moves the most in our lives. But I do see that, there is this stress and there is this burden with him as far as some financial or material gain, looking to the future, where he wants to prosper in the future. So he will tend to isolate himself. I feel maybe he has some issues with managing the stress, and that's where he kind of feels like he has to take this on alone and do this himself. Okay, so don't take it personal. This is part of his journey, and you're kind of feeling, you express confusion, but yeah, you're feeling a little bit more than confusion. You're kind of feeling lost as to where you stand in this relationship, but just know that, you guys will come together soon. But it does seem like this may be a pattern with him. Just, continue to be that love and that support. And I know it's so hard for us women. And men have no idea how they hurt us when they go silent and they feel distant. But okay, so right now, again, I'm not picking up on if there's another woman or something else. What I'm picking up on is this is strictly, him, his financial gain, his moving forward in life, his career choices, and just being under a lot of stress and heavy burdened and wanting to move forward, wanting to be more financially secure and having more material gain. He wants to have that home. He wants that contentment. And this is something that he's looking forward to in the future. And so right now his preparation is, getting the balance in his life and moving forward with his career. So don't take it personal. This is part of his journey, and there may be some secret healing that's going on as well. Okay, so I thank you for coming back for another reading. And anybody else out there that's interested in a read, all my information is below. My email and PayPal are parmaji17@yahoo.com. And for everybody else out there, I'll be here and pushing the readings out as they come in. So I thank you all. I hope you're all enjoying the new moon energies. They're really wonderful tonight. So be blessed, set your intentions, light your candle, and see what you can achieve. Believe it. Namaste.